Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Bryan with Abound Web Design here with another Squarespace tutorial for you. Today we're going to be talking about something that I put on most every website that I build. It's something that I try to, if clients don't already have this in mind, I try to convince them to use this on their website, and that is testimonials. There's nothing quite like social proof to help your business and help your website be successful. So, for some reason, I haven't ever done a video on how to put together a testimonial section. So, here we go. Let's jump right over to my screen and we'll get started right now. All right, we're going to use my demo website here for this, and we're going to go ahead and just put it on the home page. We'll put this testimonial section on the home page. It's good for people to see a testimonial section, a testimonial social proof right off the bat when they come to your website. So it's good to put it in, not the hero section, obviously, but just below the fold there in the second section, or maybe the third. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to put it in the third section. If you have a service business or something like that, you might want to put like your portfolio or something like that, like samples of your work in the first section, and then testimonials in the third section. Or you could do it vice versa, it would work as well. But we're going to put it in the third section here. So we're going to go here and go add a section. And then we want to go choose the testimonials layout. And you have a lot of different options here. But we want to pick one of the ones that has the little information logo there beside it, like these two. What those are, the difference there is that these are list sections. And so you'll see what makes them a list section whenever we pick one. Let's pick this one right here. Okay, and you'll see here now, because it is a list section, like these pictures and this text, you can't actually, those aren't individual blocks. This is just the list section is made up of all these different components, and you have to edit the content within the section editor going under edit content. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into edit content there, and then so you want to have a title there. You could have a button down at the bottom if you wanted to go over, like if you had a whole testimonials page or something like that, and you wanted to be able to send people there, you could add a button there, but we'll leave it off on this. This shows the image here. The title is this, what the actual review was. The body is where they have the person's name right now, and then you could have a button on each person if you had some reason to add that. Not much reason with just reviews here. So then you're going to go into content here, and something that I picked up along the way here is that you could actually leave, like on Google, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 stars. And so, if they left a certain amount of stars for you in the review and you have that, you can leave that accordingly. Or, if they're saying something positive about you and you're putting it on your website, you can go ahead and give it 5 stars. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of this text and we're going to replace it with the stars. Okay. And how we're going to do that, if you're on a MacBook, this is something I'm not sure how you would do it on a PC. The one idea, I guess, is you could actually email yourself an emoji and do it that way. But on a MacBook, you can actually bring up the symbols by hitting in the bottom left hand corner of your keyboard. You've got the little globe symbol. You can hit that twice and bring up your characters. And you have all these different ones, but you have emojis, you have arrows, but you have bullets and stars. Okay. And you can actually then click on that star twice and double tap it, and it will appear there. And we'll just do that until we get 5 stars. And then now we are going to, we'll close that out because we'll just copy and paste from here. But I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to actually get this review here, and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to bring it back over here to this first one, and I'm going to put it in the description. We will keep her name just for demonstration purposes here, and I will go to the beginning of that. So I'll go shift and return to bring that down one, and then we'll paste that review in there and move this out of the way, and you'll see you got 5 stars there, and then you have the review. And then if you wanted, you could actually, whenever I went shift and return there, that only brought that down one line. If you wanted to have some separation, then you could backspace that and then just hit the return, and it gives you like a double space there. And that actually looks a little bit better. And so let's go through and copy this to every single one of them. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to each of these and paste it in there. Bear with me here. So we're going to paste it in each of these in the title section. And then we will go back to that first one and we will copy the quote and we will paste it into each of the other ones. And again, you'd be putting in obviously whatever your review was in each of those sections. Make sure I don't forget to give that a dash there. But okay, so we got a couple more to do here. And let's see here, the last one. All right. Now you will see that I'm going to go save and exit, and we'll go back into full screen preview here. And you'll see a nice scrolling testimonial section. The stars really kind of catch your eye. A couple other things that you can do here, styling wise, if you don't like the cards, you can go back into, okay, here we go, edit the content. And then you can go into design and you have style and spacing. So we can go into style here and you have your arrows. They're at the bottom. You can bring those up to the sides there. And then you can go and show adjacent slides. And then now you see on the left and on the right that, that there's more. So it shows that there's more testimonials for people to view, which would encourage them to want to scroll, want to swipe. Then we've got the size and space, and then media width is what this is, your images here. If you wanted to make them bigger, you could. Now this is going to depend on how long each of your testimonials are, and so you want to be aware of that and kind of let that help determine how big your images are going to be. Another thing that you want to pay attention to is whenever your your reviews are different lengths, it's going to make these cards be different lengths. And so something you can do to make that, so like let's do this. I'm going to show you because this is I used to struggle with this quite a bit. But let's say that this review was 3 times as long. All right, so we're going to copy that and then we're going to go right here. We're going to paste it again. And you see now that this card is bigger than this one. And so it kind of looks goofy. We'll go in and make the second one, make this one right here be twice the length. Okay, so we'll do it twice. Okay, and so you'll see we got different lengths and this kind of looks like snaggletooth. All right, so what you want to do here is go into edit content and then you're going to go into design and then you go into nope, you're going to go into size and space. And then you're going to go to the bottom there and you're going to, on this position, you don't want it at the top, middle, or bottom. You want it to stretch. All right. And now you can see each of these cards are the same length. So that helps, make it look a little bit nicer there. If you wanted these cards to be a different color, if you wanted to let's say you wanted to do away with the cards altogether, you could go design And then it's going to be under size and space, I believe. Nope, style. I always get those confused. So you're going to go style and then card, and you would just turn it off. Okay, so then the next thing would be if you wanted to change the color of these cards here. What you're gonna have to do there is actually you're gonna need to go into not edit content this time, but edit the section, and then you're gonna have to choose a different color theme. And so you're gonna have to pick based off the color theme here. So like you can see, you can go from lightest one to lightest two, and it's still the same thing. Change the color of the stars. And so the title there, and then the body is still the same. You can go to light one and you can see what it does there. Light two, bright one, bright two, dark one, dark two. So I kind of like that one there. It kind of stands out, pops a little bit. So we'll leave that there. One thing I didn't talk about was the title there, how you would change it. And so you on that you're just going to go into content, and then you see their title is one of the options there, and so you could just say, let's change it to what our customers are saying. And then if you wanted to change the color of these individual elements in here, like the arrow background, the title, the body, those things, then you're going to have to go into your site styles. Let's save this real quick. And then we can go into site styles by clicking the paintbrush there. And then we're going to click on the arrow next to colors to bring up those color themes that we're on. And we are on dark 2. So we're going to scroll down to it and click on it to edit it. And then we can just click on this section and it will take us to that list section carousel that we're on. And you can see the title is orange. And so like if you wanted to change it to black, oh, that's not the, okay, so that's the card title. The card title would be orange. You can change that to black. And then if you want to change the card description, I click the right one there. Card description to orange, you could. And then let's say you got the arrow in the arrow background there. If you wanted to, let's say you wanted to make the arrow background be black, and then have the arrow be orange. You can do that, but those controls are all in site styles underneath the color theme, and then you just click on that section, and it will take you to the parts that you need to change here. So let's save it and exit, and then go into full screen preview here. We'll scroll down to that section, and you can see what it looks like here. All right, and that's all there is to it. If you found that helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more Squarespace tutorials like this one. And if you'd like me to build your Squarespace website for you, you can find my contact information in the description below.